Hi folks, this is Sean Lambert with Rol Wheels here in Austin, Texas. I'm here with Don Walker at the North American Handmade Bicycle Show. Don is the founder of NAHBS, and he's going to walk us through one of his bikes and tell us a little bit more about the show. Don.
Thanks, Sean.
Good to see you.
Thank you. Good to see you as well. Basically, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the show. The show started in 2005 as a small group of independent frame builders that wanted to get together and kind of help out the next generation of builders, make sure we get them on the right track early on so they don't make the same mistakes we did, from trial and error. And here we are 7 years later, and it's grown into basically a large international event with builders and exhibitors coming from all over the world and attendees doing the same. We've got people coming from 4 corners of the earth, so it's great to have them here. So basically what I'm going to show you right now is one of my bikes. This is kind of the next generation road bike for me. I've always felt like I was ahead of the game in a lot of engineering aspects back in the early 90s, and I hadn't really done much to change what I did. But now what I'm doing is implementing a integrated headset style with a 1.5 inch tapered fork, tapers from 1.5 inches to 1 1/8 inches. It's a good ride up front. It makes it solid in the corners when you need it, yet it's still supple enough on rough roads. Makes it comfortable. Cool. I'm doing the integrated seat mast. I got about that much seat post in there, so you got some adjustability, but each customer has their own saddle height and position. So when we do the fits, we figure that out, and then I design the bike around the contact points. Then the new feature I'm doing is the BB30 or Press Fit 30 shell. I can do both. I have the ability in my shop to change the tooling from one to the other. Cool. But basically this bike is constructed all of Columbus, Zona, and Life tubing, and it is going to build up with a SRAM red kit, and it'll weigh in the 16.5 to 17 pound range with good wheels. So
that's awesome. Tell us a little bit about the welding and the brazing you're doing.
The fillet brazing basically is where you have the joint. It's there. It has a bunch of flux on it. As you heat the flux turns gassy, and then you add a filler rod, and the filler rod flows out, and it builds what's known as a nice fillet. And if you can zoom in on that, you can see how smooth the radius is. So it's normally just tube to tube, but now you've got this nice smooth radius around there, and it just makes it real pretty.
Wow. Good to see you again. Thanks for spending time with us. I appreciate
Sean.
it. Yeah, enjoy the show.
Thanks.
Bye, everyone.